Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 185 of Let's Play The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt, where we are gonna kill some ghouls. Fuck you, ghoul! Yeah, ghouls, fuck you. So, in the last part, we were again continuing with the long and arduous task of dealing with all of these question marks. Now, we're doing a really good job, to be fair. We're not actually that far away from getting them. Probably about 4 parts, I would say. No, I'll say 6, conservatively. 6 parts away, at the very least, I would say. I'd say at the least. From getting Velen completely done and doing the what's it called? The, sorry about that, guys. The, scavenger hunts. Like, I could see the word in my mind spelled out, and my brain was like, "Nah, mate, that's not a word." Well, you're not a very good deserter there, friend. You die in one shot. You a very poor, piss poor deserter. Oh.
Don't let him catch his breath.
Damn it!
Damn it! You're dead!
Fuck you! Sorry about that, guys. I just had something to eat quickly, so I'm unable to talk correctly, apparently. Letter, Dravik, listen up, you stupid git. Go on keeping the treasure out for all to see and like that. We won't keep it very long at all. What, you think that we're the only bandits around? Well, knowing what a fool you are, perhaps you do. So here's me telling you, no, we ain't. So be a good little dunce and hide it somewhere only you and me will know where to find it again. Otherwise, I'll tan your ass until it's as red as watermelon. Right, let's go do this quest then, guys. So these are the type of quests, like I said, I would make sure I did. But, you know, if we don't find a quest on our travels, then Geralt wasn't meant to find it. That's the way I think I'm actually going to go about this now. Because if I don't find it while I'm actually roaming around getting all these question marks, then does that quest actually exist? Shit. Yeah, we'll go do these 4. Then we'll go to this boat. Piss off up there. Actually, no, we'll go to there, then go to this boat. Actually, no. We'll go there, there. Get this boat. Fuck off up there, and then we'll fast travel to a dock of some sort. We'll fast travel for that one because it's so. I've been down that road before because I found both of those, and there was no quest there. So we're just gonna fast travel to that one. We've done everything in Crookback Bog, and then we'll probably get ourselves over here, and we'll go downwards like that. Yeah, that'll be how we do this. Purely because it's going to be the quickest, I think. I mean, apart from the really long boat ride, it's going to be the quickest. But if quests don't jump out at us, then Geralt's not going to do them. I know it's backtracking on my 100% thing a little bit, but I said I'm going to do all the quests. I really should have specified that I can find. Because I don't want to kill any future playthroughs of this for me. So, me apologies there, guys. But if I actually dodge more, I take way less damage. And this is why I haven't played it on Deathmarch difficulty, because I don't dodge it anywhere near enough.
Dig their way out.
Bye bye, neckers. Little shits. Right, next. Yeah, we'll go to this one first. I'm just gonna run there. There's no point, you know, getting on Roach. Neckers. I can see how Neckers would actually be quite efficient killers if, you know, it wasn't a witch they'd fighting. Because they just fucking, they run and jump at you like they're mad bastards.
Neckers surface here. Dig their way out.
Well, cool men don't look, cool guys don't look at explosions. There we go. Right, where to next? Oh, there's a quest here. See? Like I said, if I find them, I'll do them. Because this is like more organic to me. Like,
looking for ghouls? Why?
No one else to do me in. Been in a bad way for days. Final breaths like. But somehow can't die. So strong since I were a lad, damn it.
We met before.
Aye. Pulled me from under a pile of stiffs. I was sure their scourge had never touched me. So sure, so foolish. Listen. You did me a kindness once. Do me another. Got a sharp sword there. Finish this.
You sure?
I beg ye. Do it quick. Then burn my remains.
All right.
Thank ye. Take this. Thought I'd leave some coin for me young'uns, but they've no need of it now.
well, Geralt did tell the guy. He told him, and the guy just didn't listen. I kind of feel bad for that guy, which doesn't happen often, but sometimes, you know, we think we're invincible and we're just not. That is definitely a life lesson that I wish a lot more people in the world would be listening to right about now. I'm just going to pull you out and put you back away. No, for some reason the sword's glitching through the thing. There you go. Boy. Oh, this is where the main enemy force came from. Oh, fuck you! You're a different height than me, piece of shit. Right. Oh, sorry about the trying to clear my throat, guys. It's just not going well for me, is it? Life today is sucking. Right, down to this one. Down to there, down to there, down to there. Yeah. Oh, I don't know why I'm caught. Sorry, Roach. Ignore me. I don't need you, Roach, you poor bugger. Again, guys, I do apologise for me doing that. Oh, deserters. My favourite. Oh, you want to do that, do you, mate? Shoot me again, I dare you. Okay, I didn't block it, but I didn't need to, so we're all good. Alright, let's just loot these idiots. I've got a bandit base. Oh, fuck me. Seriously? I'm already over encumbered again. Right, looks like we're going to be going back to Tucson, guys. Oh, there's a guy there. Let's... No. Oh, pain in the ass.
It's to work.
I mean, you didn't do a really good job of working there, pal, but, you know. Yeah, you know, you just did a shit job. That's just how it is. Right, let's take this shit. Dimeritium ore, not bad. Not bad at all. I should hopefully have enough money to do all of the what I want to do. You know, with all of the equipment and that. The problem is we ain't gonna be going back to Tucson for a while. Like, you know, I'm gonna finish this final stretch before I go back to Tucson. Purely because what's the point in you know, going back to Tucson when we haven't finished the stretch, like, you know, and then having to come all the way back here again, you know. It reeks of effort. I mean, yeah, there is a thing up there, but, you know, fuck it. Be 8. I'll get the last few done. It's not going to, you know, be too hard for us. Come on then, Roachy Roach. Well, let us go. The good thing is, as long as Roach can gallop, which I'm pretty sure is no matter how much will be, no matter how much weight we've got on us, you know, then we're not really going to have a problem. And hopefully the good blacksmith that I know of is will have a lot more money left back from by the time I get there. So I know his money resets. I'm pretty sure, like, you know, it'll go back up to a certain amount. There we go. Yeah, these ones shouldn't take long. And after we've done this area, like I think this is the last one in this region. Other than that, and oh no, we've got some more up here. So when after we've been to Tucson, we'll go to here, do that, then teleport my way back to Lurch, and then we'll go from Lurch, and that'll be the way we go. Oh, we're getting further than I expected, to be fair. I'm actually quite surprised on how far we've got so far. You know, the amount of, what's it called? The amount of ground we're covering, that's the word I was thinking of. Like, you know, I'm covering more ground than I expected to do. Oh, I've got a text. Oh, no, I haven't got a text. I've got a, your bill is you're now able to see your bill. Would you like to? No, no. Why would I want to look at my bill? Stop telling me how much money I'm spending. Fuck off. I feel like a lot of people, especially especially the working people in my generation. Now I say working people because there are a lot of, as much as I, like, you know, sounds bad to say, a lot of people in my generation don't work. Like, a lot of people say it's, you know, there's not the jobs or anything like that, but obviously with the pandemic, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm gonna agree, but beforehand, jobs were there if you want it. Like, it's just the fact that people didn't want to do the jobs is more the problem. Like, bar works, pretty much, bars are always hiring, and I hate bar work, and I do it. Like, there was always a job available. But what's that, dear Papa? You're kicking us off the family plot. Your younger sons are good for nothing to deserve a mess of porridge at most. You're gonna give Jolfa everything, and we're gonna make our own sorry way in the world. Well, we went, Papa, we went. And now we've our own plot. Sure, might be a hill barely sticking out of the bog, a few trees and some rushes. No crops will take here, but we don't mind. There was no room for us in the field, so now, well, guess what? I'll never touch a rake or no hoe ever again. What's that, you ask, Papa? How we plan to live? I'll tell you. We're gonna we've never met with much good from our fellow men, so we decided to repay the favour. Either they'll give us what we want, or they'll end like you, Papa, and your dear Jolfa, with a knife between their ribs. I mean, they were obviously good at it. Hey, the master-crafted wolven sword, nice. But yeah, what I said about, you know, my generation, I don't mean in the sense of like a bad way, but there are people out there who could eat, like a lot of people who could get a job, they're just, you know, They're choosing not to, and they're saying they can't. Because they can't get a job exactly in the field they want straight away. Like, I didn't get a job in the field I wanted straight away. Like, out of my 2 jobs, being a bar and, you know, and selling, you know, helping people, like, being retail for video games, I wanted to work in the latter. The first one was pretty much a means to end money-wise. Like, I needed money. I did that. But a lot of people just don't seem to be that way anymore. You know, some actual hard fucking work. And I'll be the first to admit I'm not even the fucking hardest worker in the world. Like, I think I work harder on my YouTube videos than I do works. Apart from like my retail job, I do quite work quite hard there, I'd say. No. Stop. I think it's the first time I've killed one of those without taking a hit. But yeah, that's my opinion. Obviously, people kind of feel free to agree or disagree. But I feel like there are a lot of people who will definitely agree with me from in that. Some people just because they think my generation's lazy. Others because, you know, they're probably the same boat as me. They probably know just as well as I do that there are definitely people who are lazy as all hell. I mean, there's a lot of people on benefits in every country these days. You know, obviously with again, not including people, you know, on stuff to do with the Rhone. Like, that doesn't count to me, like, as far as I'm concerned. Like, if you've got like if you're on that because of that, then that's fine. Same with furlough. Furlough, you know, you've got a job, you just, you know, can't work at the moment. I wish a lot of people saw the world the same way as me sometimes. It'd make my life a lot easier. Oh, I fucking hate boats. This isn't even the last time I get to have to use a boat, is it? Nope. Right there. That's one. And I think... Oh, no, I did... Oh, yeah, I did those ones. And then there are 2. We've got 2 more after this that will require... Oh, no, 3. 3 more that will require a boat. Pain in the arse, they are. It's a fucking far way up as well. Which means it's definitely going to take us a while to get there, but... If we're lucky, there'll be a fast travel thing there. Now, one thing I am going to say, guys, is there's a... I don't know how many of you... Well... I don't know how many of my viewers watch anime or, like, you know, play anime, like JRPG anime video games, you know, like visual novel anime, like role-playing games, shit like that. Like, you know, when you're playing like an RPG, like, I think the best one is the SAO games, which are really good in my opinion, but, you know, that's my opinion. Yeah, stuff like that. And the only reason I bring it up is because there's a new SAO game coming out on the 9th, 10th of July, and I've already bought it because it looked amazing, and I'm thinking that I might do that instead of Red Dead. Because when it comes to SAO games, like, I think I've finished... The only one I finished is the first one. The rest of them I get like halfway through then stop. Not because I'm bored of them, but because I end up doing other things and then I just don't play them. So I think I might actually let's play that. It'll be really weird to get a JRPG on the channel. But I feel like it's time I stop caring about, you know, stop thinking that you guys are going to think I'm the weeb or retard for playing them. I'm just going to play them. And, you know, I'm going to embrace the shitty jokes that you guys are going to come up with. I'm going to look forward to them. Because, well, not many... I don't know how many of you guys view anime, to be fair. I'd probably be better asking that on like EU4 videos. Because, again, EU4 is, like, the game that I... Especially when I play mods. I seem to get a lot more views on that, but... I need to start doing that again. Actually, that's a good point. I need to start my Austria campaign. I'm 22 parts recorded into my, my paper one. I think it's time I got an Austria campaign played. I think the only reason I haven't is because I've been having like, because of the lockdown coming like closing up a little bit in the UK, you know, where with people starting to be able to go see the relatives, and because I'm in my, as my mother put it, who's a nurse for the NHS, as she puts it, we are in a bubble, therefore I'm in her bubble so I can go see her. That's the way she puts it. So I've been seeing her for her birthday, and, you know, I've spent the Saturday with her. I spent last Saturday with her. Obviously, we're all socially distanced still. I think the most I ever did was have a hug off my mum, and that was it. But even that was like just a quick hug, just because, you know, we hadn't seen each other properly in like 3 months. I'd obviously seen her, I just hadn't actually spent time with her. But yeah, we spent that. Was my auntie's birthday, so I saw my auntie, my grandparents. We all socially distanced in my mum's back garden. And then obviously this Saturday I saw my mum again for her birthday. Brought her some flowers and that. Saw my auntie again. Saw a different auntie this time, but again socially distant because you gotta. Yeah, that's pretty much how I spent. And then I saw her, of course, saw her yesterday for her actual birthday, because yesterday was her actual birthday. Given that, you know. Yeah, she was big old 50 yesterday, so I mean, it was very important that I went and saw her. Oh, I mean, I'd already given her presents on Saturday, but, you know, a bowl of Malibu, some flowers. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a big present, but it's what my mum wanted. It's what I could afford as well, so, you know. I also have to think about that. I wish I could have got something nicer, but, you know, I don't have money at the moment. But anyway, that's not the point. Yeah, so so, you know, that's probably why I've not been, you know, doing stuff, because I've been actually able to see and, you know, do stuff a little bit more. I've also had a sleeping schedule fixing to do, and I've had a lot of other crap to put up with. I say put up with, it's just like I've not had the greatest of times. Wait, are they level 0 Foglers? Seriously. No, it's level 4. Just piss weak to, you know, begin with. Cannot wait to, you know, get back to Tucson after that. You know, I can't wait to get, you know, all of the armors made. That's going to definitely be something we do before we finish the main story. Before we even start it, because I'm actually thinking of, you know, after all this time, maybe throwing on a different level. I kind of want to try on some different armor and, you know, see if I want to, which one will be more coolest to wear. Oh, fucking hell, this is taking the piss. But yeah, so that's probably why I haven't started the Austria campaign, because I've just been doing stuff with family and, you know, I mean, yeah, I've still had days where I could have done stuff, but, you know, motivation is also a key, and I'll be honest, I've been down in the dumps motivational-wise. Which, I don't know. I can't, it's hard to explain, it's even harder to talk. What the fuck, seriously? Oh, did I not loot the book? I'm so confused. Nope, it's this way. Oh, so glad I found a way to jimmy around the system of not being able to walk properly. I is so confused now. I is a confusion. It's that way. Yeah, I didn't loot him. What the fuck? Alright. Let's go and get this. I know this has really dragged out the time. Like, we were doing so well up until this point. I like other things like, oh, you've done the quest, you've got the key. It's like, well, yeah, but I haven't figured out what it opens yet, you cunt. And by that I mean I haven't actually opened it yet. Oops, I think I went too far. Yeah. It's just, oh no, I didn't. It's this way. Oh well. But yeah, guys, the Austria campaign is coming. I do apologize about the delay on that. But I will probably be doing. I'm gonna. Oh my god, that was not fucking worth it. I'm probably going to try and get the Austria campaign out before any new Warhammer Let's Plays or anything like that. Because I do intend to do a new Warhammer Let's Play. I think I might. I was gonna give it a bit of a break, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel first, because, you know, I've got to make sure I do everything in the right way. Because I don't want you guys to miss out on anything. Right, is there anything... You know what? While I'm on this shitty boat, can I... Is there anywhere... Okay, so I can fast travel to here. I'll go grab there. I can then fast travel to this harbour and get that one. Okay. Oh, fuck. Yeah, there's 4. that one I'll have to get later. Yeah, before I go to Tucson, though, I'm going to go do these just because they're annoying the fuck out of me. And while I'm in a boat, you know, I may as well get them done. I remember this island. Such a I did not enjoy... I enjoyed the quest there, but at the same time I didn't. Like, you know, there's... You know, I think it's because I've done that quest. I did that quest, and it took me a while to do it when I first played the game, that... You know, it becomes like... I think the earliest quests in the game are always the most memorable. In the sense of, you know, when you play a video... When you start playing a video game, they obviously come back first, which is the... That's what I mean by most memorable. I don't mean that they are the most memorable scenes of the game, because they're not, but... Oh, some of them are. Some of them are. Let's speak clearly here. But yeah, so obviously they ingrain in your mind a little bit thicker, and especially when you start playing the game, especially when you start like getting back into the swing of a game you've already played. Like when I play SWTOR and I think I've done the Sith Warrior 3 or 4 times all the way to about level 50, and then I've, you know, got bored of that character. I think I've definitely done it twice. Twice level 50, level 55, 3 times level 50 at the least. And I think 1 at level 4 times level 30. So obviously, you know, some of them I only got 2 of them to 55. But obviously I've got loads of other characters as well. But all of the Sith quest lines and stuff like that, like, I've done them so many times that like it becomes a point where it just I still love doing them. Oh, come on! I could have never seen that tree. That's fine. Yeah, it comes a point where just because I've done them. Doesn't stop me from loving them, but I get all, you know, for fuck's sake about it, because, you know, I've done these, and I know this is a separate playthrough, separate character, and I try to differentiate that by role-playing it now, because obviously the more I do D&D, the more I've realized role-playing can change any aspect of a game. Like, say, like, a game you've played 60 times, or, like, sorry, not 60 times, like 10 times. Yeah, going by SWTOR, like, example, I've played SWTOR at least 10 times, you know, like... I've done the Sifs, I've done like, you know, Korriban at the very least 6 times. At the very least. And, you know, it's the same thing. Note to self, small isles with ruins or a bridge built of red brick. That's the spot. Traces of a camp left on the isle. We need to dive down among the submerged ruins. Ooh, sunken chest. Bloody hell, what the fuck did you guys all fucking appear from? Yeah, so like, you know, when you roleplay stuff, everything changes, and I think a lot of people, like, you know, don't like, you know, a lot of people don't like roleplay because, you know, it's D&D and stuff like that was always seen as a bit like a game for geeks and a game for nerds, although it's not really a game for geeks, it's a game for nerds more than anything. But people obviously then misconstrue geeks and nerds as the same thing. So. But anyway, the point I was going to get at, yeah, what's it called? But yeah, obviously, if you guys ever play like role RPGs, if you just play, like, this is why I don't like linear stories. Like, this is why I like Geralt, even though he's a pre-made character, you can change him and, you know, make him your own, as, like, you know, if you know what I mean, a little bit. Is it that one? No, it's that one. No, it's not. It's this one. No, it's orange. Yeah, like games like The Last of Us, to me especially, I hate The Last of Us. I don't know how many people know that, but I do. The Last of Us, to me, is a horrid game. I haven't played the second one, I have played the first one, and the first one to me was a very, very shoddily written story past the intro. Like the intro, like killing off his, spoiler I guess, killing off his daughter that early, that to me was like, oh shit, that's... You know, death can come for anyone. I get it. Like, you know, you're killing off the main character's daughter straight away. Like, that's pretty, you know, I like that. You know, it's pretty good. But the rest of the story just didn't live up to me. It was like, it was a plot of, it was constantly filled with bad decisions and bad plot. But that's why I like games where you can roleplay. Because even if there's some of the plots are a bit shit, you can roleplay your way through them, and, you know, they become better because of the fact that you've been able to roleplay. Like, that's what makes D&D fun anyway, and, you know, I think more games enable the multi-path system, like for a talk and that. I know it will require you to make a bigger game, but a bigger game that'll make you, you know, that'll bring in more people, because people hate linear games. Like, I think Call of Duty is the only one of the few campaigns that is deadly linear. Is linear that isn't deadly linear. Like, it isn't a game that's so linear, and so because the characters are entertaining, and they're like, you know, you're watching their stories unfold. It's like more like a TV show than anything else. But other characters, like, you know, in other like video games, it's not. They obviously haven't got the same. They haven't got it the same way. But I can't say that they're outright bad because of that. But in Call of Duty, you expect a linear game, but in games like The Last of Us, you expect a role-playing game, per se, like an action RPG. And when you get given a game that pretty much is just a straightforward linear story, you know, that's why I think like people who love The Last of Us are pretty much, I'd say, in denial, because yes, it's a really good story, but it's a video game. Make it a TV show if it's a really good story, or make it a movie. Like, a really good story, it needs to be needs to have good gameplay and meaningful choices. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. In the next part, we'll continue on. If you guys did enjoy, do follow me on Twitch, YouTube, and of course join the Discord. The link is down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.